Hey there, radicals. So, today I'm going to be sharing with you what I ate before noon, but I'm also going to be answering the question, how do you manage to stay on track while on the 21 days raw challenge while having to cook for family? So, you want to stick around for that. All right, so let's go. Today, I started my day with coconut water, and then, yeah, it's sweet. And then after that, I had that nice big juicy sweet sop that I got off of the sweet sop tree. And then after that, I had moringa juice. All right, so that's what I ate before noon. Now let's get into the question, how can you manage to stay on track while on the 21 days raw challenge while cooking for family? And I make sure I say how can you, because let me just be honest, anything I'm going to tell you is based on what I would do. I cannot say what you should do because our situation is different. First of all, I don't have to cook for family. I don't have a husband. I don't have a child. So I don't have to cook for family, right? You have to take into consideration what your family setting is like, how your family set up. I don't know if you're in a healthy relationship. I don't know if you're in a toxic relationship. I don't know the work hours that your partner has. I don't know how you delegate or organize work. I don't know if your partner is compassionate, thoughtful, supportive, abusive. I don't know anything about your relationships. I'm going to be sharing with you what I would do if I were in a partnership where I am the one that does the cooking, but I am doing the 21 days raw challenge. The first thing I would do is I would communicate, because communication is vital. I will have a family meeting with my hubby and I would say, hey, this is the situation. I want to do this challenge for X or Y. I want to do this challenge because my belly is big and I feel self-conscious, I don't feel confident, whatever the reason is. Or I want to do this challenge because I'm ill. You know that I have this particular sickness or this particular illness. I've done my research. I have watched videos where people who went on this that were healed or their symptoms were reduced, and I want to try it. Any partner who is thoughtful, who wants the best for you, would understand why you're going on the challenge if you have, communicated your reason, and then he would support. That's my belief, right? But just in case he has no idea how he can support. So I would now share that it's going to be hard for me to cook while I'm doing this challenge because that is temptation, and I need as little or no temptation if possible. So I would suggest some options. One, I would suggest that or ask that the family comes on the challenge with me in a show of support. If that would be my first option. All of us should do this because it would be good for all of us, right? And of course, you'd be supporting me on my journey. I would also ask that there be nothing in the house, or I would say that I would want nothing in the house that I am unable to eat during the time that I am on this challenge. Listen, I'm going to ask for all the things that I want to ask for, and then have them now negotiate. But I'm going to put it out there. I'm going to put it out there what I need to, or what I think I need to thrive or to survive. Well, it should be to thrive on the 21 days raw challenge. So I'm going to ask for what I want, right? And then they can negotiate as necessary, right? So it could mean that he says, no, babe, I am going to need cook food at least sometimes, and then we work out that. But I'm going to ask for the support, and I'm going to ask for everything that I need to thrive during the 21 days raw challenge. So that's me, and that's what I would do, based on the fact that I believe that I would be in a healthy relationship with someone who cares about my well-being, right? So that's what I would do. As I said before, I don't know your situation. I don't know who your partner is. I don't know anything about that. I don't know. I don't know. I'm just going to tell you what I would do. So communication for me would be vital. I would have to express my need for support in those particular ways, and then if there is negotiation, there is negotiation, but I am going to express my needs clearly. All right. And listen, I know what I'm saying and what I'm suggesting is not impossible. It's actually quite realistic and practical, because we have had husband and wives in the challenge, and the husband coming on board on the challenge because the wife wanted to join. So I've seen it. So I know that there are men out there and partners out there who are willing to join the 21 days raw challenge in support of their wives or in support of their partners. So yeah, right? Don't argue with me. Don't come for me. If your partner would not do it, that's fine. But ask, open your mouth, communicate. The second thing I would do is lead by example, right? You can't be asking your partner, your child to join you on a 21 days raw challenge, and when you're eating the food, so you eat it. Lord, I can't wait till the 21 days raw challenge done so I can start eat something else. No. You have to approach everything, like every meal, you have to have a attitude of gratitude. You have to be enthusiastic about the food. Like, you have to have your plate, and you cut up your fruits and make it look colorful and nice, so that they start saying, can I get a plate of that, And there are instances as well where the children see the mother eating the fruits and say, Mommy, can you make a plate for me as well? So you have to lead by example. Have an attitude of gratitude and have enthusiasm, because knowing within yourself that what you're doing is self-care, what you're doing is treating yourself to the best. So you have to approach every meal with that sort of enthusiasm and gratitude that they want to have the same meal that you're eating. If that meal is making you so happy, maybe I should try that meal as well, right? So yeah, lead by example. And if you have to get them involved in the food prep process as well, maybe sit as a family and watch an interview of an individual sharing their story of how this way of eating helped to heal them. Whatever you have to do to get them involved, and get them involved in wanting to learn more, right? And get them, just lead by example. Okay, lead by example. So that's number 2. Third thing I would say is join the raw fam. Join the raw fam. All right, seriously, join a community of people on the same mission as you, that can help to keep you accountable, that can be your support. Even if your family is not supportive, you have that community of support and accountability to help you stay on track while you're on the journey, right? Whether it's an online community, whether it is outside of your family, you decide that some people from work going to do it together, or you decide that you're going to do it with your friends, but have a community of people who are on the same mission as you, because that is going to be the deciding factor sometimes as to whether you stay the course or you drop off course. Those are my 3 tips on how to manage to stay on track on the 21 days raw challenge while still cooking for family. 1, communicate your needs, right? Or your need for support. 2, lead by example. And 3, join the raw fam. membership on Patreon, or join a supportive community of people on the same mission as you, right? It don't have to be the Raw fam, but it's best if it is. All right, with that said, remember to sign up for the 21 days Raw challenge by signing up for the Raw fam membership on Patreon, where you have access to the 21 days Raw challenge and all the other challenges that we'll have within the year in 2024. And as I keep saying, you want to make 2024 the most radical year of your life. Make it a year of radical transformation. The link is in my description. Join the Raw fam on Patreon. You can't say me never warn you. Join the Raw fam on Patreon. And of course, you know, I also have to tell you, if you don't have your 21 days Raw planner, link in the description. Anyway, thanks again for watching. Remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Until next time, Raw love, my radicals.